delaying action has given the 736th Grenadier Regiment enough time to re-establish a line of defense inland, allowing our Kampfgruppe to regroup in reserve. But Major von Luch's situation east of the Orne isn't going as well. His counterattack has stalled and is finding himself under increasing pressure from incoming paratroopers. Oberst Opel's movements have been heavily hampered by Allied bombing and resistance sabotage. Only a handful of his panzers have been able to reach their assembly area. The rest are still delayed south of Caen. It befalls us to remedy their absence. Our orders are to move east of the Orne and support Major von Luch's renewed offensive. The objective remains the same: recapture the bridges at Benouville. British paratroopers are stubbornly defending every access to the Orne bridges. They are likely equipped, although they have salvaged and turned against us one of our PRK-40s from the bridge's garrison. Besides, any unit which managed to slip through our net this morning can be expected to have reinforced them. With each passing hour, the British are receiving reinforcements. Major von Luch's men have even encountered some light airborne tanks. Our own reconnaissance battalion has reinforced us, as well as some artillery elements. But reports indicate that British commandos have managed to take foot east of the Orne and are moving with some tank support towards the bridge to relieve the paratroopers. Speed is of the essence here, Herr Major. The longer it takes to secure the bridge, the stronger the enemy resistance will become.
We must secure those bridges without delay. Prepare the commandos' reinforcements. Compose your battle group.
So hello Soldaten and welcome to another episode and another mission in our German campaign. So in our previous mission we had a task to make the first front line to be the first liners in defense of the invasion from the beaches, and also to secure the rear where the paratroopers were outflanking us and trying to do the damage. So now we are trying to exploit that first line we made and trying to make the counterattack and trying to get a good position for our future possible line to fight and repel the invasion. Straight away I played this game and I recorded live, and this is live footage. However, I am making this audio later on, reason being that this mission was so tough. I did this mission 4 times before I managed to done it completely, and my audio was not that good because I was focusing a lot on the gameplay and so on and so forth. So yeah, so anyways, here you're looking at my battle group which I'm building. So I would recommend you guys to get one air scout, so to get one light aircraft which will scout ahead for you. Reason being that you will need scouts a lot, like a lot, and having those will help you find the enemy troops and bombard them. Also you could get some more artillery instead of that anti-air unit which I took, like Lorraine or something, so that will help you as well. But anyways, this is one of the toughest missions I had, really one of the toughest missions, and I'll be honest with you guys, I managed to push in a really weird way, and it was not, I mean, I planned it, but it got messy, and in the end I managed to win with luck. You guys will see. So we have 30 minutes to secure this Pegasus bridge and secure our flank, so hopefully we will manage to do so, but we'll see. I mean, you guys will see the way we will do this. These 259, they are super important. They will be I mean, one of the most important units which I am to field, especially because this mission is filled with enemy infantry. They are really heavily fortified in these heavy covers, in these forests, and so on and so forth. So you cannot battle their infantry with your infantry because they are not veterans and they are pretty much all-around infantry. They are not dedicated anti-infantry fighters like they are, and they have some godlike scouts. So that is definitely another thing which you guys should watch for, and which I would recommend you guys to watch for. And here we go. So 222 is also pretty damn important just because of that recon, so that you can see. It is important that you have recon at all time. Also at the beginning your ally is sending his aircraft as a recon. So here we go, look at this, we're setting up our vehicles to fire, trying to do as much damage as they can. So we'll see. You guys will see. I'll leave this a little bit so you guys can see, and we'll soak up everything so that you guys can know what to do. Basically, my advice is just get these light vehicles. They are your lifesavers, so please get them. Also, your 222 is important because he is Vet 2 Scout and he can provide some good vision which you guys should use. All in all, you are bound either to push through this left side or push through that gap on the right side. Wherever you are to go, you are being outflanked. They have superior positions and they have control. So I don't know, wouldn't recommend that. watch for it. That's why I'm telling that you should get your scouts and push with them. Also, this left side, you see that sniper on the left side? It's filled with enemy scouts, which can see all the way on the other side. And also, it's filled with anti-tank infantry, which can fire their Piats across that river and hit your tanks. It's filled with their machine guns. It's a pretty damn tough thing to do. So, what I plan to do is to push my light vehicles into this like a little buffer zone where they can't hit me, but I can see them, and I'll push all of my infantry here in this forest, which will guard my flank. That way I can push everything on the left side, try to clear that so that I don't fear being hit from the flank. I'm getting one Panzer Grenadier division inside the town, Panzer Grenadier unit, sorry, not division, to hold that, while I'm pushing with everything on the left side and trying to grab that. Also, I will keep a few units in this small passage to guard my flank if they're to move to the main road, but you guys will see basically how this will go. They have such a superior infantry compared to me, that's unbelievable. Unbelievable how superior they are. And look at us, they are pushing with their stuff now. I'm trying to get in position here, trying to get my stuff. Yeah, look, I'm sending more and more reinforcements, trying to get in. I see that they have anti-tank capabilities, and I'll immediately try to get my guys out of the vehicle so that they are not blown up. My units here are getting ready to fire, and yep, here we go. Those guys are pinned down. I'm getting my supply truck as well around, so that way I can supply my 259s when they are firing at the opponent. Also, these half tracks can fire from the flank, which is pretty damn good. And I mean, my troops in the forest, they are Ostropans and they are pretty damn bad. So this support from half tracks is really crucial to be present there, and it will be proven really useful many times. Oh, sorry about this. So yeah, we are firing at them, and over here I see these guys, and I am fearing that they might have some kind of a anti-tank weapons. So getting this one as well over here. Getting the tank, leader tank. Yep, here they come. They do have, I believe. We'll take a look inside. Yep, they do. Yeah, I immediately went out with my scouts so that I don't lose them. And yeah, they are pinned before they got time to fire. Luckily for me. Yep, those guys are pinned as well. They are throwing their stuff at me, but they have so much. They have such a superior positions that is not really a problem for them. They are capable of dealing with my stuff from superior positions. They're concealed. They have larger numbers, so they have all of the possible advantage they can get. But luckily, our only task is to get and cap the bridge, not to win anything else. As soon as you clear the bridges from both sides, the mission is over. But trust me, it's not that simple and it's not that over. And look at those, as I told, those half-tracks, how crucial they are. I really love half-tracks in Armor Car in this game. It's a really perfect addition. I mean, when you compare half-track to the Company of Heroes 2, it has no impact. It really has no impact, and I hate that. I hate that the half-track is just there. It's just present without any special possibility. I mean, you can reinforce, but it doesn't have that strong impact which half-tracks over here can have. Their Piats are firing, and yep, they killed my crew. They managed to fire straight away. That's probably because they were present there even before I spot them, because usually it takes some time to get ready to fire your anti-tank weapons, and that can cost you the possibility of being pinned. And look at the range of these two 259s. They have a great range. Great range. Over here we can look at us. We can reach them over here also from this road with 222s. That 3-222. This is a really great 222. Does a hell of a damage. Also, we are getting this artillery. Artillery is crucial. So on this map, your artillery is crucial, guys. Trust me. Without the artillery, you're done. So artillery is everything on this map, and you see that they're pinning my troops as well. They're just blocking my scouts, and I hate that. The scouts are everything in this game, and on this mission, I'm repeating this again, on these missions, you will learn the importance of the scouts. You will learn how annoying it can be when the enemy can see you, when enemy fires at you while you're still setting up your troops, and he's just like one-shotting you and wiping the floor with you. It's annoying. So one thing you guys can also see on the map is that you see that this bank on the bottom left corner is completely cleared. It has no red blue color. That means that there are no enemy troops in that area, so that's why I'm pushing forward a little bit over here and trying to exploit that position, so I can kind of get some good sight on this main road. So enemy is getting its tanks out. Their tanks are so damn good. Though I mean, I raged during the game. I know that they are not that good. They cannot literally one-shot you so fast with such an ease every single time. I know that. I'm 100% sure that they are not that good, because I have used them. I have played with them, and it's so annoying. And look at this. Their artillery is literally on the other side of the tree firing at me. And I'm bunching up over here. The reason being that I can't push now at the moment before regrouping and before getting some kind of a footstep which I can use forward. I made the first footstep. This is like this little corridor which I have cleared, but now I have to make another corridor right in front of this first bridge. But look at that. See, I moved with my scouts and they already saw me. They already know where I am, and that is annoying me that's annoying as hell. So that is one thing I hate. And also this forest is blocking my AT from firing. But if I'm to move closer with my AT, they will be able to fire at me before I'm to set up and before I'm to return fire. So it's no win situation, and I will really lose a lot over here on this small way, just this small corridor which I am trying to clear around this bridge entrance. I mean, war is hell. And I mean, you'll see how many troops I've sacrificed, and trust me, those are the things which generals did in real life as well. They literally just sacrificed their units so that they can make some small breakthroughs which will be needed later on for the bigger troops to use, for the bigger forces to push and to get. And look at those, one shot, bitch. And look at it, yeah, another one shot from the same guy. He's vet 1. And look at this. Yeah, their scout saw me, and you are toast. Once their scout saw you, you are goddamn toast. So okay, I'm gonna use my stuff here on these infantrymen, which are pushing hard. Look at the numbers which they are dropping at me. Those are some huge goddamn numbers. But I mean, I'm trying to use everything I have to hold them back, trying my best to keep it. But over here I'm missing the scouts, and this is why I told you that if I had those airplanes which I can send on the left side, just on the left, so not gonna send them on the mid where they can be fired upon from other troops, so just on the mid, it would, sorry, just on the left, not on the mid, it would play so differently, because I could have bombed that whole left side and forced them to send some troops there across the bridge, because that's, as I noticed, is what AI did. So he would send those troops on the other side, or on the sides where he's losing, so that way trying to force him on a move and trying to exploit that. Also, my ally is not doing a great stuff on his side neither, so at the beginning you can get some support, but as game passes he is pretty damn passive. But anyways, my 259s are trying to get here a little bit as close as possible to the bank, so that they can provide support and fire without being exposed to the tanks. Just trying to fire at this main road and trying to stop the enemy forces from trying to push. But look at this, the RAF attacked mosquitoes as well, so they did some big damage there. So that I lost infantry unit, lost 80, and lost 2 light vehicles. Unbelievable. But here comes my artillery. As I told, artillery will be super important for me here. Artillery is something you guys will need. So, and look at that, just pinning them and killing them while they're trying to push through that. Got one scout here to scout for these guys. Pinned down. Oh, nice. And look at us firing. Oh yeah, leader killed. So yeah, my artillery is scoring against them. It's, I mean, once your opponent knows where your infantry are, especially with these these Panzer Waffles, they can be really deadly against vehicles. Super deadly. So I'm gonna get some tanks now. Oh yeah, here, look at it, they're pushing with their units here. Gonna get them in sight. Fire at them. Fire! Nice. My half-tracks, I have 3 half-tracks guarding my right flank so that no one can move from the town. And look at this, they're trying to cross. They are so goddamn fast. It's like they're all Hussein Bolts. Oh yeah, nice, they were scouts. It's always good when I kill. It's always good when you kill scouts. I love when I kill scouts. They're my least favorite opponent to fight. I mean, I believe that I believe this is the 3rd time I'm saying this, but the art of the scouting is the thing which will bring you the victory. So I'll definitely work on my scouting. Now look at this, look how fast they are pinning me down. Look at that fuel explosion. 2 light vehicles destroyed, 80 pinned down, all with those 2 guys. Unbelievable. So when you are engaging tanks, the best thing is to use aircrafts at the beginning to route them, and then you just bring your ATs up forward and attack at their back or something like that. That is my advice for you guys, how to use them. Look at this. Look at these 259s doing a tremendous job here, literally keeping the enemy at bay from trying to reinforce that bridge and moving over it. It's definitely a great thing. And look at that, my tank chose that wrong pathway and he got wrecked. Too bad. Look at it, and look at their position. So they literally have a perfect position there to fire at that bridges without you being able to outflank them or anything, and they have superior numbers. You have to move one by one or something like that. And also they have the other side which they can hold, they can use artillery. It's a pretty bad position to be found in when you're fighting them. So as I told you, it's super tough. So everyone will have a different way of approach. I share with you guys, and I am sharing with you my approach. Maybe this is the worst approach you can use. Maybe you can try on the open field, but I have tried on the open field, and trust me, it's even harder. I mean, if you are not lucky enough to get some good positions, an enemy is not to behave like he is behaving right now with me, you can do it. But all in all, it is super tough, just because of the bad position you have. Okay, look at that. And also, if you have scouts, you can literally fire all the way around these bridges and all the way on the other side as well, up there, if you have a vision, so you can really murder their infantry and force them to act upon it. Yep. My ally is trying to hold that town, but he's not really that successful. Okay, I'm moving my Panzer IV here because this is the only unit I can use effectively to try to survive the first encounter against the tank. My scouts are trying to move. Yep, got the first glance. Tank moving ahead. Seeing their infantry units. They're trying to get their supply truck across the bridge. Will they manage to? I don't think so, right? No, they did! Oh, and engine destroyed. And here we go. I'm gonna send in my airplanes here. And I managed to get a kill. I was so happy when I got that kill. I was chanting like, yeah. I was so happy to get that kill. I mean, it was really a moral thing. Look at that. The Sherman, one Sherman behind, but that Sherman over there is reloading. He's aiming at me. He's getting ready to fire. So it is up to me to try to get it back. Trying to use my airplane. And that was a fucking flank. And I was really surprised that that didn't went through. These rockets are... I mean, I get it if you're attacking from the front or something like that, or if the tank is on the move. But when you're firing from the goddamn flank, you should be able to kill it. Let's be honest. I mean, it is a little bit weird, in my opinion. This Panzer IV exposed his flank, his engine was down, so no way that he could have managed to survive that. And I'm still not close to cap this bridge. We have 10 more minutes, and I'm still not close to capping that bridge. Actually, I just lost my tank, just lost some of the advantages I had, but we have to keep pushing. I'm trying to use my artillery here, trying to harass as much as I can. As much as I'm trying to preserve my troops, at the same time I'm really butchering them. I'm really using all of them as much as I can. But again, I'm saying the enemy has such a good position that it's not that easy to push. And look at it, they're now pushing with their troops. They smoked here, they screened this. I mean, from this you see how good AI in this game is. It's really great AI. I do think, and look at that, Panzer IV again tried to move that way. It's like he will never learn. I will say that I do think that maybe they have buffed some of the troops here on the hard difficulty just to make it hard difficulty, and I don't agree with that. But I do agree, for example, with this, like we saw here, that they screened that. I do agree with that. So, I mean, they're just trying, in my opinion, it was like they're just trying to get that heavy buff for those troops, just so they can make that hard actually. And here I'm moving with my Panzer Grenadiers, trying to get that vision, trying to move across the bridge. Here my infantry is getting thin while trying to hold back that enemy. And look at that, look how good they are holding against me. Look how good that one infantry unit is capable of holding these guys. I saw that I managed to push them. There's no one, and I'm like, okay, move. Now it's my time. Let's push with everything we have, and let's see how that will pass. So prepare for a large push. My troops are moving there, and I was like, okay, maybe they can pin one troop, but they can't pin everyone. God damn it! I'm using my airplanes as well. Yeah, one guy pinned, one ammo exploded, but I still have two guys moving across. Okay, one guy moving across. Airplane coming, and that literally saved me. That I forced them to move back, those two guys. That saved my ass. So I'm trying to move with everything I have now up forward as close as I can, because those guys are on the retreat. Also moving my half track back into the more secure position, because I know that they have a lot of anti-tank squads, so I don't want to be as close to that blue line if necessary, because they will be able to kill my half track, and that way kill the only unit I have on the other side, which can be useful and will be useful later on. I'm getting my Panzer 4 here, trying to get in position. The enemy tank is reloading, but I managed to fire first, and he is falling back, so Panzer 4 will stay there while I'm trying to push my guys ahead. Let's take a look. They have another guy reloading. Panzer 4 got fired by, but he will fire back. Gonna use this guy again. Push them back. Transmission damaged, and look at that. They're getting their goddamn anti-tank squad here. He didn't kill anyone, and again I managed to get them to fall back with their tanks. Definitely a good thing. Another Panzer 4 tries to push that way. I mean, I don't know why they chose that path to move. I really don't. I'm getting my scouts out while they are still alive, so that I don't use them. I'm gonna get more artillery, maybe. Let's see. Sure, yep, I'm gonna get more artillery. So I'm preserving my artillery here to use against the enemy here, trying to clear the way with the artillery, trying to pin their troop and force them to fall back, and then move with my troops and just to cap. So I don't want to kill, I just want them to be pinned and just want them to retreat, so that way I can hold that over there and kind of just cap it for 10 seconds as much as I that is as much as I need to win this. So look at, they still have, I have 50% of the circle. need a little bit more. Gonna fire at that guy over there with my airplanes, trying to get them on the run, trying to get them fall back so that I can cap. I saw that these guys, see these guys moving. I just need to get them done, and I'll be able to cap this. Come on. Where is that artillery? Gonna need more artillery. Look at their infantry trying to push through the forest here. They have me surrounded. Okay, their tank is falling back, so that means that my tank will be capable of fighting the enemy. They have my troops pinned down, but I'm sending everything I have over here. I'm bunching up where my Panzer 4 is, because that is the position from which I can fire across on the enemy. Come on. I'm sending in all of that. Look at that. I'm sending everything I have across that bridge, trying to score that. Now I'm gonna fire there with my RT. Gonna try to pin these guys over here. Yep, I'll use one more artillery, I believe. There, live. These guys are firing now, just to hold my rear. These guys are reloading. These guys, I mean, can have a really good arc which they can use, so they can provide me with more damage and they can pin more troops instantly. So here we have one Panzer IV moving through that cover which enemy made, and we have one Panzer IV on the left. One was killed also, and they're pushing through my town. So I really need to push now. I'm really forced to push now, and look at that, we managed to got them on the run. Come on, we are so close. We are so close. I have airplane which I can use to route that. I'm using it right now. Yep, here it goes. Come on, just goddamn get them off this. I'm using my my artillery, trying to break them with my artillery. Literally, just trying to break with the artillery, trying to get them pinned so my troops can move in and cap. Yep, now the tank is moving, so I'm moving my light vehicles now. Here trying to cap. We have like 4 minutes and 50 seconds, almost like 5 minutes. And there it is, objective complete. Objective complete. So I literally won using the artillery. On this map I won just using by the artillery and planes. So my advice, use artillery, use scout planes, use that Me-109 with rockets. That is the way to win. And a lot of light vehicles. That is the way to win. So I hope that you guys enjoyed in this episode. Soon we will have episode 3 as well coming up. It was a pretty damn interesting episode. So once again, thank you guys for staying to the end. Hopefully you will return for some more, and see you soon, guys. Bye.